welcome back to a new video. I hope you're all healthy, happy and well. Please ignore the state of me, I'm already covered in mud, but it's going to happen after mucking out a few stables. So today's video, I've got something quite exciting, something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I'm going to video a session with Xena. So if you don't know already, which I'm sure you will because it's all I keep harping on about, Xena is recently back. She's returned to me last week, last Friday. And yeah, so today's exercise is all going to be about improving her. I can't get my words out. I'm so awkward when I'm filming, so just bear with me. Okay. So the main objective of today's session is just to get Xena working in straight lines. So I set out a little exercise in the arena and I'm going to video her running through the exercise, but I thought I'd just come in on foot and explain it first. So in every corner I've put some poles out, and so the poles, we're going to use them to go around, really getting her deep into those corners and getting her straight. So straight for the long side and the short side, and I just really want to use those poles to bend her around my inside leg. So that is the main focus of today, straightness and into those corners. Now I also need to be considering my position and how I'm riding. So a little background about me. I have grown up with horses, I've worked with horses, I was incredibly horsey and incredibly lucky to go out competing every weekend. Cut a long story short, I've had a few years off riding here and there, a bit of hacking, a few lessons at uni, but that's it really. So I am quite rusty in terms of my riding ability. The knowledge is there, I know what I'm meant to be doing, it's just trying to build up that muscle memory and just trying to improve myself. So although I'm trying to work on Xena, I'm also going to use this as an opportunity to improve myself, as you all should be doing. So it's very useful that I'm going to be videoing this, and I'll do a little voiceover. So yeah, I need to make sure that I'm actually asking Xena to bend around that inside leg, doing the correct aids, really giving her an opportunity to understand what I'm asking of her. And then to finish off, where the centre line should be, I try to get it roughly in the middle, as close to X as possible, but it's quite difficult without letters. We've got two poles set out on the centre line, and I'm going to just use this to be riding straight down the centre line, go through the centre of those poles, keeping her straight, and then turning back onto the track at the bottom, so where C should be. So even though this is an incredibly simple exercise, it might be a bit boring to watch, but for horses that are freshly broken, they don't know the basics. So it's our job as riders to just go to the beginning and start from scratch. So I'm going to go get my pony in, I'm all ready to go, and then I will come back and I'll video the session. So I'll be back, 1 second. Hi guys, so I've got Xena. If only tacking up was always that quick. She thinks I've got treats. So I'm just gonna get on, have a little warm up and then get going straight away. Because she's quite new to being newly broken in, she's not very fit, so I'd rather just do a nice short focus session, and then for a cool down we're just gonna go for a little wander up and down the drive just to keep things fun for her. I don't want it to be too intense. Okay, now she's a bit funny to get on, so it might take me a moment, but we'll see. So it really didn't take me more than 10 seconds to get on Xena. She's finally not spooky at the mountain block, or just the fact that I'm getting on. So that's a massive improvement. Now, first of all, I just want to say I am sorry for the video. It's quite far away, but I need to invest in a camera that will track where I'm going around the arena, but just bear with this for today. So to start with, I'm just doing some transitions with her. So this is perfect for any horse, just to check that they're actually listening to you. And as you can see, we've gone deep into that far corner, really pushing her around that inside leg, and then forward into another transition. And bless her, Xena, she's not even bothered that all her friends are out in the field. And they can come right the way close to the arena fencing, and she doesn't get distracted, which is lovely. Also, I feel like the poles keep her focused, so she's having to actively think to go around them. Okay, so now I'm using the 2 poles that are on the centre line just as something to walk over while we change the rein. And look how high her hind legs have come up. Oh, lovely. And then planning where I'm going, I'm actively turning her head and really trying to push her around that inside leg. Now, the thing is with Xena, she is slightly stuffy off the leg, and I think that's the best way I can describe it. She is a little unsure of what I'm asking when I'm kicking her forward. She's just a bit lazy, to be honest. So again, we've changed the rein. We're continuing with our transitions, just trying to get her a bit more snappy off the leg. She finds this rein a lot more difficult, which, what a coincidence, so do I. So I wonder if she finds it difficult or I do. That is the real question here. That's it. And so we tried to get into a trot there, but it wasn't very successful. So I come round again and I'm going to repeat that transition. And as I'm doing this, I'm constantly talking to her, praising her when she's being good, lots of pats, keeping her nice and relaxed. And then into that forwards transition. She is hard work in the trot to keep her going. The guy who broke her in for me had really long legs, so I think I need to stretch or something so I can really wrap my legs around her to keep her going forward. So really getting her deep into those corners, thinking about my position, opening that inside hand slightly when she's resisting, and then more transitions. And that was a much better trot transition, so she was really starting to listen to me here. Now where the camera is actually placed is quite spooky, and you can't really see a lot, so that's why I keep cutting out the bottom end. But in every single corner the poles are placed, and I really took my time to make the most of the whole arena. Good downwards transition, and big pat for Xena. And again, trot to walk to halt, big pat, big praise as well. She really got the hang of it by the end of this session. And like I said in the intro, I just wanted to keep the session short and sweet. If you look at the back now, you can see Athena cantering round. Little cheeky monkey. So yeah, we're keeping the session short and sweet. She was actually quite sweaty by this point, and we hadn't really done an awful lot. She's not the fittest at the moment, bless her. So down the centre line and keeping her straight. And the difference was, without having that fence there to guide us, she was wobbling quite a bit. But I watched this demo with William Funnell years and years ago, and all he kept saying when he was jumping, squeeze your legs like a tube of toothpaste. And that's literally how I think when I'm going down the centre line. Squeeze her down to the centre line, keeping her straight, keeping your leg on, don't let her drift. Hard work there. I was really struggling at this point. she's not the type of horse that you can be too firm with as well, and she's not going very forward. I want to keep everything positive. I don't really want to be using the whip. I just wanted to carry it today because, I mean, you've seen previous videos. She's quite sensitive. Bless her. And then forwards to halt. There we go, big pat, and all done. Okay, there we go, guys. So hopefully I've got enough to put together a little video, but we shall see. I'm pleased with that. That's our first time doing anything properly, so all good. She's quite puffy. I told you she's not fit, so I'm going to just take her for a little wander to finish off. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back for part 2 very soon. So this layout, I just wanted to add this at the end quickly. This layout is actually perfect for if you're long reining. Again, just getting horses used to walking right around the edge. So here's little Athena here. This was our little long reining session. At the moment, I'm still long reining her a few times a week, just to get her used to having the bit in her mouth still. She gets a little bit confused sometimes. Doesn't do anything naughty, just doesn't get it. So I think long reining is perfect for just really getting them used to that bit. Yeah, and this exercise was brilliant. Really recommend it. Just the layout. I prefer it to using cones because the poles really guide them into the corners and onto the straight. So yeah, recommend this, guys. Definitely give it a go. I've been watching back Xena's little video, and you can see that she's not going very forward. So I think my plan of action this week would definitely be to go hacking and really crack on and just get her enjoying ridden life, basically. And the same with Athena, actually. I think I might get her out hacking as well. I think it's important to make sure you're keeping the workload varied and exciting for them, so they're not just doing the same old thing. And I don't want them to get stale of the arena, which, I mean, I don't do that much with them, so I'm not sure they will. But yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bit what I did with Athena.